Yo, what's happening everyone? It's your boy here, Abdurrahim, back again with another great, amazing graphics design tutorial. Well, the graphics design tutorial of today, it's all about mastering 3D in Illustrator. So we're going to cover two topics. Mastering 3D in Illustrator. On the next video, I'll be dropping another video for mastering 3D in Photoshop, which in Photoshop is way more easy compared to Illustrator. Now, for further talking, let's get started. Okay, we are actually inside Illustrator, and first thing first, which you're gonna just get started is our text. Now you might be selecting any workspace you want, A3, A2, or A4, but make sure that it's in landscape, because I want something to be vividly so as I can see it in a great and amazing perspective. Now on this kind of text, I'm gonna click on my text there. Then what's next, I'm gonna increase my text size. Now if you want to increase that kind of speed, instead of you clicking it takes time, just hold shift on the keyboard and just click on the mouse, on the left mouse, just hold it and your text will expand very rapidly. So just double tap here and type like 3D text or any text you'd like. Now after creating that 3D text, remember that 3D text has a little bit of boldness. It's not like thick, though they're thickness, but I prefer usually to be boldness, because 3D text is all about shouting. You're shouting at something, you're shouting at a certain thing you want it to be sparking mostly. So from right here, I'm gonna just go all the way to bold. Now this kind of font, I guess I don't have it. Let me just go and find Open Sans. Open Sans is good. Open Sans. And now after getting Open Sans, nice, we're having our text there. Now I'm gonna make sure that this text, I'm gonna make it a little bit more rasterizing, but in Illustrator is not rasterizing. We're gonna create an outline. So right click it, go to create outlines. Now after creating outline, you're having an outline there, you're gonna zoom in a bit. Now perfect. Now I'm gonna duplicate this text. Now I'm gonna bring it here again, somewhere here. Nice. Now after having these two texts, this text here, I'm gonna go all the way to effect. Then I'm gonna create a blur. So I'm gonna make sure that it's a Gaussian blur. I'm gonna click on the preview so as I can see what's happening. So I'm gonna make my blur to be that way. Now I'm gonna bring my text and bring it somewhere here. You can see right now there's a little bit of shadow undergoing at the back. Remember guys, making a 3D, you can go to effect and you can go to 3D, but this one is a manual way, which is way more cooler and you're gonna enjoy on that. Now on this kind of text, what's gonna happen is just that I'm gonna duplicate it by just holding Alt and I raise up my text. So it's gonna make a duplication. Or if you don't want something like that, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, you'll duplicate it there. Now remember, in 3D there are different type of smoothness of coloring. So if one color is shouting, is casting this way, remember another color will shout and cast that way, because on these kind of two colors they're gonna exchange or make that kind of enhancement. And sorry for the background noise because they're chicken somewhere here. So what's happening is just that I'm gonna click on the color section. Now on our color picker, I'm gonna increase a little, because our text is black. It's not 100% black, but it's a little bit black. So I'm gonna just increase the lightning up to there. Now you're gonna see there's a bit of difference, right? Now if I'm bringing it this way, you're gonna see things that start to becoming things here. So I'm gonna just adjust it a bit up to here. Now I'm gonna decrease opacity a bit. See, decreasing opacity, so as we can see the 3D is becoming a 3D now. Now I'm gonna bring it down a bit inside by holding shift and make sure that it's aligning the other text, but you can see other text didn't align much well. So I'm gonna click it, go all the way to effect. Let's try adding some Gaussian blur. Will it spark or will it be like meh? What's happening here? So I'm gonna increase that blur up to there. You can see things are becoming things here. Now I'm gonna bring it inside a bit. So we are having double text or double blur exposure, but still it's not enhancing that much to become a 3D. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go all the way to my layer section and expand it and expand on my text. I guess this is the text which we had, so I'm gonna click on here to make it active, then Control C, Control V, just like that. Now I'm gonna bring my text somewhere here. Again, I'm gonna bring it somewhere there. Now you can see our 3D starting to pop out, and I'm gonna click it again, and we're gonna change the color. Where's the color picker? There we have it. So increase the color up to somewhere there. Perfect. Zoom out. Well, that's nice, that's dope. Now I'm gonna make sure that I'm aligning the enhancement to be a little bit more great. Now just like that, we're having our 3D text there. Now I'm gonna bring everything together, Control plus G to group everything. Now we're gonna try changing our background. So as you can see, is it sparking mostly because right now we're having a white background, right? Now I'm gonna drag my shape up to there, and I'm gonna make sure that I have a color which is a little bit more brighter. So I guess I'm gonna use even cyan is not bad. So I'm gonna be using cyan. I'm gonna bring it down. You can see that cyan sparks well, and that's how you create your 3D text, just like that. Easy peasy, easy cheesy, lemon squeezy. We made our 3D text in a great and amazing smooth way. So let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking about making a 3D text in Illustrator manually, because there is a 3D functionality. So if you guys won't mind if I share with you how it works. So I'm gonna just lock this layer, Control plus 2, lock it. And I'm gonna bring my text here, so 3D text, just like that. So I'm gonna show you the automatic way. I call it the automatic because it does everything for you. So go all the way to Effect, 3D. Then I'm gonna select between Extrude and Bevel or Revolve, but I need Extrude and Bevel, so it will just pop up something like this. Make sure you click Preview because we want to see it. So play around with this box. Just keep on playing around with it, because the more you're playing around, it gives you that kind of great and amazing kind of smoothness of how you want your 3D to pop out. So if I want it to be this way, you can see it's not that much enhancement when it comes to flattening. This is a flattened one because the height and width proportion, they're just all the same. It didn't change anything. But if it changes this way, then you realize that this is a 3D, right? But if I press OK, it's there. But if I try changing the color and trying to keep it a little bit like more brighter, so let me keep it something like this, you can see it's popping out. But if I'm talking about the shadows, there's no any shadow, right? But if I'm gonna just keep this text here and compare with this one we made manually, so as we can see what's happening, you can see there is a bigger difference comparing from the first 3D text and the second one. Very bigger comparison, because there are a bunch of stuffs going on. This one that did for you automatically. There's no shadows, there's no a little bit of blurry. If you want to adjust anything, there's none. It's just a normal 3D text. So let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking about this. It will be something which is so amazing. And last but not least, if you're new here, consider to subscribe on my YouTube channel. It will be so much amazing. And last but not least, I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. As always, stay sharp and creative, and kudos. Peace. Stay tuned for the Photoshop 3D mastering. I'll be dropping it again, and it will be so much amazing. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, squish it out, squish it in. What am I? I'm sorry, guys, but what? Peace.